Hello, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Joined this Thursday afternoon by Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, checking out Damian Lillard. What can we expect here?
Well, you always know that you can count on to make a play offensively. Big pass, big shot, whatever it is. He's got great awareness of what's going on the court.
And you know what else, Steve? Watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy has that basic play down packed. He's unstoppable when he runs it.
Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Pass to Rogers. Thompson launches it. The shot no good. Here's Williamson. Banked in off the glass.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the San Antonio Spurs.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Rogers. Here's Hood. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good from Hood. Wizards on D. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Shot clock at 3. Curry attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Curry. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Mike Brown and I shared a few moments. This is their second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well. And his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
Thanks again, Doris. Lillard against Rogers. Buford a screen on Rogers.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a huge play.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one. Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
The Wizards have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Down low. Deflects the pass. Thompson passes to Davenport. Feeds to Curry. He passes to Rogers. Latre. And Thompson throws it down. Washington trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside. Hood hits the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Thompson. Buford covering. 6 to shoot. Lillard against Rogers. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Rogers has got 5.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Tries to save it. Buford gets to McCullough. Dishes it to Lillard. It's up a 3. Shot is off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
To the middle. Power down with both hands.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Lillard comes with the double team. It's Curry with the drive. A fader. He feeds it to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. Thompson's got his second basket of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Wizards making a switch here. Favors is checked in. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Portland down 5 spots from them.
You know, for the Trailblazers, they put together what I would call a dream season. I mean, they've elevated their play and have really become a team that makes it tough for everybody. There's a squad to be reckoned with, folks.
Well, Clark, the playoffs are going to be the real test for them. You know, sometimes for a team on the rise, they can get to the point where everything crashes down on them when the pressure rises. We'll see how they respond.
Good. Here is Rogers. He's got 9. Curry, a screen on Lillard. Rogers. And the rejection by Favors. And there's the pass to Williamson. The feed to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
So it's Washington now after the miss from Rogers. Here's Buford. Some solid defense there from Thompson.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Gets it to go.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, he has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Doubled by McCollum. Passes to Davenport. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Norris. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards trailed by 5. Now McCollum, a 20-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
And so here's Portland. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Now the dish to Vucevic. Kicks it to McCollum. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 1.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Williamson defended by Lillard. Doubled by Vucevic. Pass to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 1:02 left to play here in the first. And a missed layup. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
And Portland making a change here. Portland's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. On the pass to De La Rosa. Rejected by Williamson. Pass to Lillard. A 3-ball. Gets the bucket. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And again, Washington with the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
So it's Portland now, trailing here by 8. Williamson, the pass to De La Rosa. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good from Williamson.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
The scoring fast. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Washington.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Royce White is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Peterson in at the 3. Vucevic. And it's sent back by Norris. Pass to Williamson. Warner defended by Gilbert. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. Let's shoot one more at the free throw line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 5. The Trailblazers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Williamson. Soft touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And so here's Portland. Weber with a screen on White. Pass to Warner. Shoots a 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
White the pass to Hood. Stolen by Weber. And the foul called on Royce White. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Back to Weber. The pass to Warner. Here's Williamson. They get it again. Weber, the pass to Warner. Portland moving the ball around. The shot's good from Norris.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now here's Curry looking for his first basket still in this one. He dishes it to Burks. Shot clock at 6. White drives in. Weber pulls it in. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Norris. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And another miss by Washington.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
He's a bruiser, Kevin. And that's the main thing that jumps out at me, the size and the strength, the intensity that he brings. You can always count on him, especially in the paint. He's going to bring that muscle.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
He misses the free throw. Wizards making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Williamson, the pass to Warner. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Thompson's got 6 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
He kicks it to Weber. The shot is off. Excellent D there from White. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And stolen by White. Feeds it to McCollum. No one near him. It's rebounded by Davenport. Portland trailing here. He passes to Williamson. The screen from Thompson. No good from Williamson.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Williamson, the pass to Hood.
And another foul will give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. In fourth, the Wizards.
This team seems to have gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on. I just think they're in a great offensive groove right now.
He's off on the first. He's checked in for Royce White. And he's good on the second. Now a timeout called by Portland.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Derek Favors checked in for the Wizards. Thompson with it. Now defended by Williamson. Knocked loose. And stolen by Favors. Passes it to Williamson. Shoots the 3. And another miss by Washington.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Favors passes to Williamson. Dishes it to Favors. With the lead pass. And Buford throws it down hard.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Davenport. And he caused body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The Wizards with the lead. The steal out in his own on the break. Rejected by Williamson. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Davenport.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Buford setting the pick for McCollum. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Nice ball movement by Washington. Buford. Oh, that's blocked. Favors with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. He's got 10.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
They double him with Buford. He feeds it to Kirk. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Williamson. Cullen passes to Peterson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. 2nd in rebound, 2nd in assists, and they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebound, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make the comeback.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Favors passes to Williamson. Pass to Peterson. McCollum guarded by Rogers. Blocked. Here's Buford. Nails the baby hook. Buford's got 8 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The screen from Thompson. Rogers passes to Davenport. Here is Rogers. He picked up 15 points in their last win against San Antonio. The fadeaway. No good from Davenport. Washington leading now by 3. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Here's McCollum. That 3 off the mark. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rogers misses off the right iron.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here is Rogers. He's got 11. 6 feet out. Thompson misses. 2 for 1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Williamson, the pass to Peterson. Connects from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
To halt the run, here's Rogers. A reverse. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Rogers has got 13.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And now Portland on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Here's McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got his second bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And that does it for the first half of play. Wizards out front. They're up by 7. From the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon, we're back in a moment.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, welcome. The season is in its final stages. Let's look back at today's action so far. Over in Brooklyn, it was the Nets losing to the Heat. They just could not come up even close. They fell apart. A look now at some games yet to start. It'll be the Knicks out in New York against the Cavaliers. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And one game also on the docket. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. Some East meets
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. An incredible game from Rogers.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Curry is out there with Rogers. And it's Thompson. And it's Davenport in at the small forward. Here's Rogers. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys. Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
Rejected by Davenport. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. No good from Davenport.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Number 26 for the lead. No good from Davenport. Washington has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. That's tipped. And, here we go. Lillard. Oh,
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Curry can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 5. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see in a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
And Washington making a change. Favors is checked in. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Wizards.
They've been playing so smart lately. Just the way they move the ball and they share it. They're always finding good looks.
They set the pick. Inside. Now the pass to Williamson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And let's give him some more credit where more credit is due for his role as a team leader. I mean, he's somebody who brings out the best in his teammates whenever he's on the floor.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Davenport. They get it back. Looking to end the run. Missed inside. Washington leading now by 8. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Buford, he's checked in for Washington. Washington's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. He passes to Williamson. There's the feed to Buford. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Thompson. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here is Rogers, defended by McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Doubled by McCollum. Fades back, and that one's good.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain.
Washington leading now by 9. McCollum off a pick from Buford to the paint. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Vucevic checked in for Derek Favors.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. First in rebounding, second in scoring, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
Then probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Gilbert passes to Burks. Another one falls for Washington. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
So we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, or sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Burks with the double team. Passes it to Davenport. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Gilbert.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Cuts off the pass. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Buford a screen on Curry to the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Buford. 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pass to Rogers. From beyond the arc. No good from Swanson. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Curry dishes to Buford. Curry kicks to Burks. Here's Gilbert. His 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some hope. You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Here is Rogers, defended by Vucevic. Doubled by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to De La Rosa. From the wing, again the Trailblazers score. Wizards leading by 10. Curry gets the screen from Vucevic. Curry passes to Vucevic. Curry kicks to Burks. There's the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Buford. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the Wizards making a change here. And of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. C.J. McCollum, number 1. Damian Lillard is second.
Kevin, it's about practice and repetition. I bet if you went and watch these guys practice, they're at the gym early and they're there late. There's no secret to success. It's hard work.
Favors with the rebound. The pass to Peterson. From past the arc. No good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Poke loose. Passes it to Swanson. Number 26. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Williamson, the pass to Hood. Favors. Second shot opportunity. Hood gets the bucket. He's got 9.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Doubled by Williamson. Number 26. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wizards leading by 14. A jump hook. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the rejection. By Favors. There's the lob to the hoop. No good from Hood.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Number 26. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And it's blocked. Got it up. Shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, and we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So on the floor for Washington, they've got McCollum. He's out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Buford in at the four-shot. Here's Davenport, finishes the break with a slam.
That's an excellent pass to find the man streaking to the bucket. On time, on target.
Free throw off from Davenport. Wizards leading by 12. McCollum dishes to Buford. And he drops it in from the low post. The Trailblazers shooting for the game at 42%. They double him with Buford. Williamson, the pass to Curry. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Pass to Williamson. There's the triple. Gets it to go.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. They retain possession, and they'll keep possession. Clock at 6, and the lead is down inside single digits. Washington leading now by 9. Here's Buford. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The free throw drops for Buford. And the Wizards making a change here. Peterson's checked in, and Buford drops them both.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Curry kicks to Thompson. That's good.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
4-on-3 break. There's the pass to Williamson, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
16 seconds of the shot. 16.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Peterson. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Here's Curry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Here's Buford. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First free throw is good.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done. You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lillard dishes to McCollum, and another miss by Washington. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Peterson. There's the dish to Lillard. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Thompson passes to Williamson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Rogers is checked in. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Portland with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Curry, good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
They set the pick. Kicks to McCollum. He dishes it to Buford. Rogers pulls it in. Rogers has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry passes it to Rogers. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Wizards making a switch here. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
No good from Davenport. Wizards leading by 6. Pass to Williamson. Stolen away. Here's Curry. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is the kind of one-man performance that can win games for a team.
Yeah, he's unflappable, Steve. He doesn't seem rattled at all by the score and is now 4 for 4 in the quarter.
Williamson, the pass to Lillard. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Davenport. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The shot's good from Williamson. And now a 10-point Washington lead. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The pass to Rogers. Here's Davenport. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, bad timing, his team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Passes it to Peterson. Lillard. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the 3-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Williamson.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And Washington making a change here. Blazers trailed by 11. He kicks it to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Buford the pass to Gilbert. Misses the 3.
Number 26. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Wizards leading by 9. Stolen by Thompson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
They double him with Buford. The shot's good from Davenport.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards making a switch here. And he knocks down the first one. And Buford drops them both.
He's not a very good free throw shooter, but what a game he's having at the line right now.
They double team Kerr. Rogers. Rebounded by Hood. Williamson, the pass to Buford. No good. Trailblazers trail by 9. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Number 26. But they'll get another chance.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Feeds to Curry. Pass to Rogers. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 9. 1:30 left in the fourth. Washington making some changes. Peterson's checked in, and Steph Curry is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Number 26. Wide open shot is on the money.
Oh, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Here's Curry with the 3. Shot is no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Moving it up. Here's Rogers. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. 3-point play chance here.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
.104 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Davenport. Yes!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, there's gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Buford is checked in for Washington. Damian Lillard comes in for Steph Curry.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Pass to Rogers. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Well, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Buford setting the pick for McCollum. Dishes it to Lillard. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Money!
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunk.
high riser, no doubt about it.
Well, we've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old to watch.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.